All right, y'all. I am sitting here in the car. I have my 3-month scan tomorrow, April 17th. Today is April 16th. And I am marveling at the fact that 3.5 years later, 3.5 years after my diagnosis, I am still alive and kicking. I have traveled to so many places. I've joined a lot of young adult cancer camps. I've learned how to surf. I've gone on vacation with my family to Puerto Rico. We're planning to go to the Philippines in the end of the year. Life has just changed so much since the end of since my first and only lung cancer diagnosis back on December 6, 2021. And I think I'm marveling at the fact that I am not only alive, I've made intentional changes in my life. I no longer work the way that I used to. I used to work an 8 to 3 or 4 p.m. as a school teacher, and then I would go home and, grade papers and do IEP paperwork. It was just like a whole cycle of surviving prior to diagnosis. Now I am still an educator, but with a very much more life and work balance. And I have time with my family. I have just finished my PhD program, and I'm looking forward to making plans with my friends. But there's a lot of living going on, not just like functioning on autopilot. I am like really living, because every time I take that targeted therapy pill, I think of the people who had done the research and who were in those clinical trials. I think that other lung cancer patients just want each other to live. And I guess I am here as Aurora or Ina. If you're watching this and if you are in a hospital room looking for answers and you think you might have lung cancer, or you've just been diagnosed with lung cancer, I wanted to tell you that there's hope. I know that lung cancer research is being cut left and right now, but the only way we're going to make it through this ordeal of whatever is happening is finding the joy and finding hope amidst all the chaos. So, yeah. That was not what I planned on recording on this video right now. But even if you don't have lung cancer, please, please, please do a reassessment of your life. Are you truly living? That is something that I ask myself every single day. I know that I still have dreams, right? To live by the ocean, to go and be surfing every day. But all of my actions are being invested towards that dream. So are you really living today? Like, even if you are not quite, if you have not arrived at your dream yet or your destination, what is an action today that you're doing in order to feel truly alive? Also, it's springtime, so hopefully you're not just inside today like you may have been in the winter. So, yeah, this is Aurora reporting 3.5 years after her lung cancer diagnosis. And yeah, tomorrow is my CT scan every 3 months that I have, so I'll update you guys tomorrow.